Thank you very much. Am I on? Yes, there. Hello there. Um, this is, I think, a new definition of warp speed. What a remarkable morning we've had so far, and into the afternoon. And I hope that everyone in the audience and on the panels will stick around through tomorrow. We appreciate your time and your energy and your thought and your work for the public good. And this includes children. And I think that we've had so many important elements brought up. Actually, the work that everyone here, and particularly this last panel, the courage that you've had to enter in and respond to a historic time is laudable. I think that this is an example of the sequence of information becomes knowledge, and knowledge becomes wisdom. And what I hope, and certainly our intention, is that all of this becomes action. Recall at the beginning of this important time together that we all, to agreement throughout, agree that all life is precious. We honor those whose lives have been lost from COVID, which is our focus, but it's also through accidents, through wildfires, through all the things that can happen. And our plan that we're working on right now is to save lives. And that's what we will continue doing throughout our day, our careers, as well as our days. And I also wanted to say up front, I had thanked our co-workers and our moderators and our planners on the committee, the volunteers. And I also want to specify the staff that is absolutely heroic through earthquakes, storms, ice, sleet, and so forth, doing this planning. Kelsey Babbitt, who is the lead, Ashley Bologna, Sarah Lunsford, who's been a wonderful collaborator, Autumn Downey and Rebecca English, the latter two and the first two, part of NASM. And so this is a remarkable community. I'm going to try to just say some of the things that we have heard this morning, kind of in chronological order, not necessarily in order of importance, but just to recap. We need to listen. We need to do research about what the needs are. We need to communicate. We need to communicate clearly. We need to communicate guidance when PPEs and PPTs are necessary, both in the work and for the public. There needs to be more awareness among professionals, among the public, among the workers. We're talking about how life and work and health all interact here, with business and with democracy, actually. So there needs to be more awareness. All of this should lead to action. We need to develop trust of information. We need to develop equity in distribution. We need to think about the storage, procedures, space, how we can collaborate better, how to start. We seem to agree that you start with the most protection and then can dial it down as it becomes clear that perhaps the highest level is not necessary. Again, the stockpiling, access, and distribution, so that the most distal parts of our country have resources for PPE and PPT, and so that small businesses can participate as well. How to meet the niche needs. We need performance standards. We need field testing. We need, again, more and more trust. From the standpoint of standards, we need simplification. We need clarification. We need demystification, and there's stability. It's hard to have stability when everything's changing all the time. And I do think, and I think perhaps we're saying one way or another, that society needs to become accustomed to change. Change is relentless and it's fast. And it doesn't mean that we have to distrust the source of information. It just means we need to get real. We have to accept the reality that change is fast and adapt to that. The question about who should stockpile, where should the stockpiles be, how can stockpiles be released, who makes the decisions, more or less government intervention about fraud and about imports. Harmony is a good idea, but very difficult even in a chorus, much less internationally. Considered who do we trust, and a registry as well. And so those are just some of the things that have been said as the day goes on. And again, stick around. We'll see you tomorrow. And Kelsey, what else should I be saying now? Time to start tomorrow. We've got several different time zones here, so anybody want?
Tomorrow we start at 10 again, our time, Eastern time. I think that's it.
All right. Go off and refresh yourself, renew yourself, have a good rest of your day. And we will resume tomorrow, and with a plan of making a big difference. It's a big challenge and we'll make a big difference. Thank you.